All right. Ready to go.
All right. Well, then we find ourselves back into the sub basement of a true pyramid, a otherworldly pyramid in the middle of the Congo River Basin. You have fought your way through a variety of cyborg gorillas, viciously and ruthlessly slaughtered like 27 of them.
I think it was 81.
Oh, you're right. It was much more than that. You slaughtered a bunch on the level above, just ruthlessly in their power down state. And you found yourself down in this dark, misty chasm, for lack of a better word. The roof is beyond what you can see, even with your dark vision. It's so dark and so wide where you're at that you can't hardly see anything outside of the two walls that you guys are in the corner of currently. And Makani has just been attacked by three deformed cybernetic women.
They're totally like hags or witches or something. Like the, double toil and trouble is like my first thought. Macbeth vibes.
You don't know. You haven't. And we find yourself back in. Makani, you come flying in. Just top speed. You basically are running and just cruise right in. I'm actually going to have you make me a fly check to see whether or not you crash, because visibility is so low right now and you're moving so fast away from them that I'm going to roll to see if you actually see that the wall is there.
There. Yeah. 12. No. 11.
11. So you fully just careen into the side of the wall, bounce and pull back, and you don't really fall on the ground because you do magically hover, because of course you do. You do bounce and tilt sideways, and you're just floating, and you get full kinetic, full burst back.
Mm-hmm.
Kinetic is just a bad word to use for your character for anything other than his abilities.
Yeah.
Whatever. Corvus, you see Makani bounce off a wall, and there is a divot out of one of her wings where the arrow of force connected with your body.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
What would you guys like to do?
Are we in initiative order yet?
Not yet.
Corvus, there are 3 women making something that was very freaky, and they saw me and they attacked me, and I flew back here, and they know that I'm here. Definitely.
Well, the rules of engagement are clear. They fired upon you, and now we fire upon them.
I like this plan. We are trespassing, so maybe we talk first?
Technically, they trespassed first.
Ah, that's true in the Congo. Mm-hmm. All right, well, shall we?
I will preemptively cast Shocking Grasp.
Solid.
And then remind me again, how long does long does your spell strike spells last?
Until expended, usually. That's how touch spells are. Until expended, until I cast another spell, or
Okay.
Or unless I release it.
Yeah, I'm just making sure, because it's going to take you if you're gonna go try and be stealthy towards it, it's gonna take you guys about 3 rounds to get where Makani was.
Oh yeah. No, it'll last. It'll last.
Okay.
It'll get there.
So in that case, are you guys stealthing? Are you heading straight in?
I would like to use a Wand of Owl's Wisdom on myself.
Okay.
To give me a +4 enhancement bonus to my Wisdom, which improves will. Is that
Yes,
It does.
wisdom is
Plus
will.
great?
Your will is wisdom based.
Excellent. Great. So my will is a little bit stronger now. Yep, that's about. That's a Yep, I'm still wearing my disguise. So just yeah. Let's go, Mink.
Mink is going to nod and is going to actually use his second abstract. He does have a discovery for multiple abstracts in a day. And he is going to use his chameleon abstract. So it's going to bump dexterity and give him bonuses to stealth. So less useful in combat, but better in this particular environment.
Mhm.
All right. Roll stealth for me then. That's lucky.
Ooh, yeah.
Nice, meek.
That would be a 40.
I'm at 22.
Ink is at 31.
Like
Hey.
10 apart.
Makani, your total stealth roll is my stealth bonus.
She doesn't answer you because she's trying to be as quiet as possible, whereas your whisper is like the perfect tone of whisper.
It's softly spoken, but it's not whispered, so it doesn't carry. And it's almost like Corvus knows just how the wind is buffeting against you, just so that it literally only carries to you. It's great.
She has no idea how to do that, so she cannot respond to you, which is why why yours is so much
Which is
better than
ironic
hers.
because you're the Aerokineticist.
That is ironic.
Oh.
I like to make the wind. I don't make it quiet.
You're strong, like the wind.
Like the wind. Every time.
All right.
Boy, it's a good thing I've used up a lot of burn.
I'm gonna be very sad when you guys move on to a different portion of this campaign, and I can't use synthwave for combat music anymore.
Aww. We'll draw it out as long as we can.
You know what would make this Weird War 1 really weird? If we were suddenly transported into the distant future. And then you could use synthwave.
Yeah.
Wither hasn't taken over yet, technically, or he's about to. I mean, it's 2021. Maybe it was 2020 because they left in 2019. We're the reasons why 2020 happened. Because we jumped through the Feywild.
I'd like to blame it firmly on the Feywilds and not us.
Oh yeah. That's one of those things that you just fully cannot control.
Nope.
All right, you guys make your way forward very quietly, cautiously. Makani, how high are you flying up? Are you low to the ground, or are you flying up high?
I was 50 feet away because I have the dark vision, low light vision, that allows me to see within 60 feet. So I'm 50 feet up, and I'm flying again above. I will fly directly above Corvus, or where I think Corvus is, because I realize if he's stealthy, I might not be able to see him anymore. Should I roll perception to see if I see him? He rolled a 40.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh no, I don't even know if I can. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. Nope. That is a 17. Corvus is gone.
I didn't even build this character for stealth. He's a swashbuckler Magus. There's nothing that should give him that much stealth. It's just the dexterity modifier is so crazy. And I'd put some ranks into it, but
it might be our highest roll besides, well, perception's pretty high, but we roll stealth a lot, so I was smart to stack.
Oh, like highest roll as far as, as like
most
highest
common that we roll.
most commonly rolled.
One of the most frequent.
Yeah.
My two strongest rolls are stealth and disable device. They're the same.
Wow. Mine is.
I figure we didn't have a rogue, so someone needs to be able to do that.
Mine is
stealth
in stony environments.
Nice.
It's higher in stony environments.
All right. You pull yourselves in. As you come in, you slowly start hearing voices. Makani, you still don't understand it. Neither does me Ink. Corvus, all three of the voices are speaking a different language as they're talking. One of them is a language you do understand. It's speaking Celestial. And you just hear like this crackly, broken, like hoarse, like voice, like just like faintly carrying on the wind, like how a whisper really carries across a room. That's what it is. It's like, Sister Haywire, do you see anything in the distance? And that is it so far.
Interesting.
And you hear two of the other voices speak, but you can't understand them.
Sister Haywire.
Sister Haywire.
Huh.
I'm waiting for Corvus to make the move because I'm up in the air. I will wait until I don't know where he is, so I'm just gonna wait until something happens.
As you guys pull
until
close,
someone starts dying.
What's that?
Wait until someone starts dying.
Yes, pretty much.
As you pull in, you see now this same triangular stone table with a large gorilla form that Makani saw before. Two of the women one of them has like lifted up underneath one of her arms, and this head is like comically large compared to her arms. She's lifted up its head, and you watch as she is with a large bone needle and what almost looks like carbon fiber wiring is stowing around the eye of the gorilla. One of the other women has lifted up the gorilla's large palm, again comically large compared to her, and you see as she's running her finger across a metal plate that goes from his wrist, or from like here on his arm up to where his wrist terminates, so midway up his forearm to his wrist. As you watch, as like a line of like welding sparks follows where her fingers go, and you see a third woman is slightly floating, maybe like 10 feet off the ground, and is just slowly rotating, and it looks like she's watching the area.
How far away are we? I assume Ink is with me.
Ink is with you. They have just pulled into your view, so they're probably 55 feet away, because you all have 60 feet dark vision.
Mhm.
Okay. Quietly to the ink. Are you ready for a fight? Just nod when you're ready.
My ink puts his hand on his mouth and then nods. And you watch his mandibles fully move as he articulates what he wants to say, and fully is preventing himself from making a noise by putting his hand over his mouth.
I look up and towards Makani, who I'm assuming.
See you.
Are you having it so she can't see me, or does she know where I am?
40 stealth.
No.
I'm not next to you.
Okay. All right. Well, I look up towards Makani and just think to myself, well, she'll fit into the fight however she can. She knows her capabilities best. I would like to wait until the Sentinel one has its back turned.
Okay.
How quickly is it turning? Like,
she's not moving very fast. There is easily a round's worth of action where you would be in her blind spot.
okay. And she's 55 feet away.
Yeah.
And is she? Well, no, she's 10 feet up, so I wouldn't be able to hit her.
Not without a pretty good jump, no.
I'll take the one in the air. You know this. You know this.
How close is the next one then?
I think I guess better phrasing, the farthest one away is 55, but all of them are within 5 feet.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Let's call that as a better understanding, because you wouldn't be able to see the other ones otherwise.
Okay. So I would like to run up, staying inside the one's blind spot to the closest one that's on the ground.
Okay.
And then, and since they're 55 feet away, I can charge for double speed and make a melee attack.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back. Get it, Corvus.
That is very demeaning.
All right, you charge in. Make me an attack.
Okay. Where the heck? Oh, there it is. Need it, but I want it. All right. Dang it! I have a freaking crit range of like the size of a continent, and I still can't get crits. That would be a 31 to hit.
31? 31 hits?
Okay. No critical, sadly. Rolled a 7.
Aww. You have like a 50% chance, right, of getting a crit? Or is it like
Not quite
40?
50, it's 40%.
I gotta double check something. Continue on. I just gotta double check something.
Okay. Damage. So we've got icy burst on this. So this is the sword plus its damage is 17 damage from the sword, and then because I don't have all my dice with me, I'm gonna have to roll this.
For the shotgun grasp, could you make me a caster level check? So D20 plus your caster level.
Is this to overcome spell resistance?
Yes.
Cool. I have a bonus for that.
Ooh.
I figured it was only a matter of time. Is that spell penetration? Plus +2. Really sucks if I don't get this. That is an unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20.
Probably
All right.
not enough.
The shocking grasp does not go off. It does not affect her.
Dang it. I just lost a shocking grasp.
Aw.
I rolled a 10. Sucks.
Okay. So
All right,
just
my turn.
normal sword damage, including the bonuses from
from
being a
IT
magic
burst.
weapon, because that is not affected by spell resistance. Interestingly enough.
No, it isn't. Well, that was me.
Alrighty.
Surprise round? Did my ink go with, like, in a surprise round?
That is actually a marvelous question. I'm gonna have you guys roll me initiative.
Oh, that was good. Ish.
Oh, they are not rolling hot tonight.
Good. Your dice
All right,
are
anyone 20 to 25?
22.
22.
23.
Oh,
23.
I rolled an 18 plus 5. So
I rolled a 9. Plus 13.
wow. Okay, so you're dex maxed, right? Or what's your max? What's
Dex
your high
base?
or dex base? Yeah.
My dexterity is a 28.
And is that your highest?
Yes.
Yeah.
My
Okay.
next highest is intelligence, and then charisma.
Well, that explains why your stealth is so high, because your dex
Yep.
is so high.
I also have 13 ranks in stealth, so
It adds up.
someone needed to be sneaky.
And smart. And
Wasn't gonna do
charismatic.
Just not strong. I've got everything covered except for wisdom and strength.
I've got, yeah, I can take hits. That's what I can do. I can take hits for days if I get hit.
I mean, I'm no slouch. I've got 115 hit points.
Just add 90, and you'll have me. But yes, you're right, you're good.
All right. So in that case, surprise round, Makani.
Let's go. All right.
None of them beat your guys' stealth with perception, so
Great. I will go ahead and attempt to use my normal physical force attack, I believe is what it... I probably don't even hit them. I'm going to shoot for the one that is flying, because that's what I said I would do. And does a 16 hit the flying Duchess? No. All right. So this is the...
So because I like to narrate missing based off of modifiers, it does physically like impact her, but it does not appear to do anything.
Yeah.
And she does like whip around and look at you.
I look like an ape.
A floating ape.
A floating ape, just...
Are you still T-posing as an ape?
No, I've got... I just attacked, so I'd have my hand facing this way.
Right.
So it was like this. And then I just kind of pull it back like, huh. That's not how that was supposed to go down.
Corvus, it is you again.
So if I remember right, yeah, when a spell fails against spell resistance, it's gone.
Yes, I believe it is just wasted. Or no, it happens, it just doesn't affect the creature.
Okay. Well, I'm here, so full attack action.
Absolutely.
First one is a... Scroll down. 40 to hit, and it's a critical.
That'll hit.
Wow.
Second one, wow. 21 to hit.
Does not hit.
Okay. What happens when you roll a 2? And that's a natural 20, a 34 to hit.
That'll hit.
So 2 crits.
Crit Fisher.
Yeah, and slightly ashamed of it, but not really, but kind of.
I mean, if they make it that easy, why would you be?
That's some decent damage. Okay, that'll be... Oh my gosh, how many times are you going to blow your nose, Jess?
Tello works.
I guess so. 19, 20, 27 on the first hit.
Okay.
Hey, look at that. 27 on the second hit as well. Consistent.
Yeah, you carve in, and at one point you slash down, and she gets her fully and you look, her metallic arm is just fully a network of interconnected metal hoses in the shape of an arm and hand. Gets it up in between, and you just literally twist your blade down and just right against her clavicle and just slice down across her torso.
I did 54 points of damage with 2 hits.
Well done.
Also, both of us could hear your unbelievable amount of nose blowing.
So sorry.
So loud.
I'm so sorry. The bathroom is right there.
Alrighty. Yeah, she for sure looks bloody.
I would hope so.
Which then takes us to Maink, who is going to charge in.
Maink doing Maink things.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Does Maink think? No, Maink would know that she's going for the flying one. Maink is going to go for the one that's farthest away from you guys. He's going to take his single charge attack. That'll hit. Maink has to roll a 4 or lower to not hit her. Never mind. Damage. Okay. Yeah, Maink goes in, does a full swipe with his arm. Digs his hardened claws against her arm. They're using a lot of arms to deflect. I'm gonna have to step up my navigation game, narration game. All right. Promise I'm not drunk.
You're good, Justin. You're totally good.
Which then ends the surprise round, which takes us back to Makani.
She looks at the flying one. Let me try that again. With feeling. Does a 21 hit?
Again, your blast of condensed air connects with this flying creature and just like off of her. She appears to be quite well protected from stuff like
That's
that.
okay. I'm rolling under 10s here, so it's expected. She pulls back her hand again. And then it's gonna fly up 20 feet. So now she is 70 feet up. No.
Okay.
Yes. This is a bad idea. Oh well. 70 feet up.
70 feet up. Okay, you can no longer see anyone on the battlefield.
Okay. Yeah, or 75, because if she's 10 feet above, I'm making sure I'm out of her eyesight. So she would have to come up to find me.
If she
has exactly
dark vision.
You're right. I'm just making sure I can't see her. So I'm 75 feet up, which is 65 feet away from her in my eyes.
Okay.
Can't see her. I can't see her. Great. This is a terrible idea. Now that I think about it. That's what I did. That's my turn.
All right, Corvus.
Oh, it's my turn.
It's your turn. Yeah,
Because
you did a surprise round. We're back to. We went back to the top.
Oh, that was surprise round. I got a free charged attack and the surprise round?
Yes, you did.
Because Justin's
Oh,
nice
crap.
like
40.
that. I have no idea
I
where
guess
we
that's
came
a
from.
good point. Okay. We're going to do a full attack action because I don't want to have to deal with spell resistance. I want to get numerical superiority sooner than later. Gosh, freaking dang it. 26 to hit.
26 hits.
Not a critical. I rolled a 2.
Ah, darn.
Still
A
hits.
30 to hit.
Dang.
And a 32 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay, so all 3 hit. The last one was a critical.
Magnificent.
Oh, double 6s on the D6s and not much on the icy burst, but 29 damage on the 3rd hit. I was just rolling that one first for critical. And then 20 damage. And 15. So what is it? So 65.
You're just a one-man show here, Corvus. Leave some for
yeah.
the rest of us.
Fully
Is
just
that
once
right?
again lay into this this hag, for lack of a better word.
55. I was off by 10. 55.
Yeah, the 10 doesn't help her in this issue.
Okay.
You pull a wall of blades, just dismember this creature, and in that last critical, just swing through, and her neck freezes and literally explodes as she drops to the ground.
I'm gonna do a little flourish and basically just like whip the blade to the side to like spray blood off of it.
Nice.
That's better. 3 versus 2.
Well, balls. Well, there goes all of the coven spells.
Justin, I'm sorry. I have a really bad habit of ruining your bosses.
Whatever. And this was a boss.
I know. I mean.
Okay, ruining
plans.
scary things.
There goes all of my coven spells. Oh. What's his name shows up? Father Gael. Hey,
Oh,
why don't we just be friends? I'll help you, you help me.
I hear you. I see you.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut it! No, Justin! I never thought that I'd have, like, PTSD from a really nice NPC.
Traumatic flashback. He's just too nice.
I hear you, and I see you. No!
Decided that really the sociopath villain is not interesting.
The NPC that's so nice that ruins your life. That's interesting. It's very unique, very unique.
All right. Which then takes us to Ink, who fully rolls a natural 1 on that.
Oh.
And yet again, a 2.
Buddy.
He's having a rough day. That's rough, buddy.
He's having a rough campaign.
He's the Florida of the group. He's the Florida of the group.
It's my tanks, really. I just can't roll well for NPC tanks. Well, in that case, that one's dead. I would also like to point out that you killed the only one who had a good initiative. Then you watch as the one that is flying 10 feet up, Corvus. She starts cackling, speaking in, again, a language you don't understand, twists her fingers and is gone.
Okay.
I think that's what we're going to do for her turn. The one that is next to Ink. Yeah, is going to take its full round of attacks. Do I want to? I'm going to do its bite attack first. So you watch as its mouth opens, distends. You watch as a second metal mouth opens inside of its mouth, distends with it, and rotates fully 90 degrees, and tries to take a bite out of my ink.
Oh.
That'll hit.
Not our trucks.
Let's see. That is a 32 to hit, so that'll hit.
Jeez. Good thing I killed that one quickly.
He is going to take
Jess,
12 points of piercing damage.
He'll be fine.
And it's
You know
going
why?
We've got Odd.
She's bitten off more than she can chew.
That is true.
Literally, I mean, Mink is
It's
huge.
huge.
It would take a lot of bites.
He's absolutely ginormous. Took a whole week.
Oh, my ink. My ink fails his fortitude save.
No, he is the Florida of the group.
And takes 6 points of constitution damage.
Oh my gosh, dude. Oh no.
That's going to take 6 days to sleep off. Right?
And because he failed, one of the points of damage is drained, so it's permanently gone.
Not our trucks.
Which also, Odd's healing has no effect on constitution drain.
Mm-hmm. Odd can fix this.
Oh, that's
Odd can fix this. Odd can fix this. It's
So
okay.
He just straight up loses 60 points of hit points.
Lesser restoration. Restoration lesser.
60?
60.
Oh, I guess he...
Level 10, and he's got. He just lost. Not 60. Sorry.
30.
30. Thank you. You were right. That was wrong.
I was like, 60 seems extreme. Like,
No.
what level is he?
30 is still quite a bit.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, yeah. You watch as he bites, and literally you watch as fractals of burning energy start tracing themselves from this thing's mouth onto his carapace, and as the creature pulls back from its bite, it's still there smoldering. And it gets 2 more claw attacks. Neither of which hit.
Oh.
Well, that's a small blessing.
Alright. Makani, it is your turn.
Oh, great. Okay, I'm gonna fly back down
Okay.
to 50 feet above.
Does
Oh no.
a 24 hit?
Nope.
You watch as right next to you, as you begin to pull down,
Uh-huh.
the one that was flying appears, and you watch as a metal jaw slams right next to your head as you pull away at the last second.
I would like to stay here.
Oh, hey, Makani, there was one that turned invisible.
Oh, thanks,
Seems like you know
Corvus.
about
I
that
found
already.
out the hard way. She's gonna try to please be higher than a 10. Nope. That's a 3, which is a 17, which is lower than the last time. So I miss this creature as I'm 10 feet away from the flying hag. So I would have flown down. I'm at 65 feet high. So I still can't see Corvus.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm 65. Because I would have stopped after I moved out of the area of opportunity and then just try to attack. So I'm 10 feet away from 75, which is 65, and I'm still out of sight of Corvus. I got this one, Corvus! It's gonna be 4.
Okay. Corvus.
How many kills? What's our kill count at, Zach?
I've got you by 1.
Oh, okay.
If we're not counting all the ones that we,
Just right.
well, actually, we murdered the same amount in that one room. So,
It's a lot.
we both committed an equal amount of genocide. It's all good.
27 each. Yeah, actually, we would have probably switched off exactly thirds. So yeah.
But I think killing the one thing puts me at 1 or 2 in front of you.
The night ape. Yes.
So I think I'm 2 in front of you. I've got 5 and you've got 3.
I think you're 1 in front of me. With the night ape.
Doesn't matter.
It does matter. Between Corvus and
Night Ape, and I just killed a hag by myself.
You're 2 ahead. You're right, yes.
Yeah. 2 ahead. I mean, I say by myself. She had no idea it was there. So it was way too. How far away am I from this one that's fighting the ink? Am I like, do I have to step around him? You said they're all like kind of within 5 feet of each other.
It's not in your way. The table with the gorilla is. The table's only 5 feet tall. So I would let you use it as difficult terrain to cross across the table. And you'd be able to get there using 30 feet of move. Not 30 feet. Because table's only 5 feet wide, 10 feet. I'd let you get there using like 15 feet of movement to jump across over the table. And she's close enough that even if you wanted to, you could stand on the table and attack her.
Okay. Is there anything? Is it like just the tabletop? Is there anything on the table between me and her?
No. And right where you are, you see that the table like slopes inward, so it's like an inverted pyramid. And inside on the sides, they look like there's like pockets carved in the stone, and there's stuff inside of there. And it just looks like miscellaneous robotics parts. But there's nothing on the table besides the giant gorilla.
Okay, I'm going to.
Going to.
Okay. Oh no, I was checking something real quick.
Okay.
I also
make sure
need
you
to check to
did.
make sure I actually have her. Okay, I do.
Yes.
I'm going to cast Frigid Touch,
Okay.
and then I'm going to like
Oh.
90s
what?
style cop sliding over the hood of a car across this tabletop with a boom. Got a what is that? 26 acrobatics check.
Absolutely not a problem. Barely an inconvenience.
And then I'm going to attack this. I don't want to say lady. Hag seems like a good word. I'm going to attack this hag with Frigid Touch. So I'll make that spellcaster check first. 26.
26 just hits.
Okay. Now, well, I guess. Okay. The actual attack is a 38.
Gotcha.
And it's a critical.
Of course.
So here's damage from sword first. $28 damage from the sword.
Okay.
Then and then 27 damage from Frigid Touch, and she is staggered.
Oh. Jessica, what I said was I forgot that I changed the stat because they're using a modified stat block, and I forgot to change one of the immunities, and so it had a leftover cold immunity that it doesn't actually have, and I'm like, oh crap, that's wrong.
I was wondering if it was something like, oh, they actually have more HP than I thought, or like, oh, there's a spell that they.
Oh no, I forgot to erase that the cold in their immunities list.
Gotcha.
Oh, did we finally run out of the music? Interesting.
It's quiet. It's too quiet.
Here, I will reset it.
All right. My ink. That really hurt my ink. I think ink. No, he can't. It's not Earth. He can't burrow in it. My ink is gonna just keep on going. He does one thing.
He's hurting though.
He's going to use his free action to reinitiate Rage for his last 2 rounds, which bumps his Constitution up a little.
Hey!
Nice.
And he will try and kill this hag. What is the likelihood of rolling 2 2s in the same same roll?
Link.
Not good.
Not high. Man.
Why not 2 20s? Come on.
The odds are exactly the same.
Exactly the same.
Yeah, my ink is still just reeling, and his swings are just going wide. And you watch as that fractal pattern keeps burning and expanding on the shoulder of his carapace. Which takes us to the flying one. In that case, Makani, you watch as this woman smiles, reaches into her stomach, pulls out a little baggie made of like a tanned leather of some kind, reaches in, and you watch as her two fingers like extend because they're just made out of wires, wrap around, and sparkly dust gets flown at you. Could you make me a will save, please?
I'm glad that I buffed my will. Okay. So instead of the +1, Owl's wisdom adds a total to the entire wisdom itself. So
+4 to your wisdom, so it's a +2
to your will save.
Okay. So on top of what it is. So normally it's a 12, so it's on top of that. It's now 14.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 14 plus 12, 30... No, 20...
You're fine.
8.
It has no effects. Will negates.
Yes!
The dust sprays against your face, and nothing happens.
Now it's your turn to cackle. You just
the wind.
Just pull a Gimli in the Ways of the Dead.
Mm-hmm. Except it's more like I control the wind around me, so I imagine it's just like all the wind around me. Like I used my willpower like to instantly like block it and then make it like go back over me. So I was not affected.
Just blow it back at her.
Yeah, take that.
You watch as like her ragged and ripped dress like flutters in like the breeze that's holding you up, and you see just like the utter like disdain and just like disgust as her one robotic eye and one like bloodshot human eye narrow at you.
The showdown.
The flying.
Man, that's too bad. That would have been really fun.
I wonder what that was. Not good, that's for sure.
Mind control, fear.
It was
slumber.
We learned last time. Could have been slumber.
No option is good.
Okay. Makani, it's your turn.
Great. I really don't like you. I'm gonna say to her. And then go for it again. Is she 10 feet away from me still?
Yeah. You haven't moved. She hasn't moved that.
Good. Ha! Above a 10. It's plus 11. Does a 25 hit?
25 is her AC.
Finally! I'm gonna do 66 plus 14 damage.
All right.
66?
Right. 13. 20 plus that. 34.
34. Okay.
Nope. Pouty lip. That's a lot of damage.
And then, compared to Corvus. And then, because we're 10 feet away, I'm going to go ahead and just fly back down. About 10 feet above the contraption, the skeleton
the
of
giant gorilla.
The giant gorilla. And then, I guess at that point, is I'm looking around and seeing... Oh... Well then, she just sees what Corvus has done and is it a rapier or your blade? Sorry, your
saber.
Your saber is bloodied, and it's just like,
I mean, I don't know. It's maybe oiled.
Maybe oil. Yeah, maybe.
I don't know if they have blood.
It's a little bit of both. It's all black and thick though, so it's hard to tell.
Oh, gross.
All right, so I'm
not good oil. Then.
10 feet up. She's at 75. So I cannot see her. She's 5 feet out of my sight now. But I'm down with the group. That's my turn. I managed to hit her.
Okay.
She's gonna get away.
Corvus.
Did she not take her turn?
Oh, she didn't. I fully went from the flying one to Makani. Thank you. You were right.
Staggered, not stunned.
All right, I got a double.
I think she has to take a move action or a standard action, not both.
Okay.
But I could be wrong. I've been rolling my big dice, by the way, Jeff.
Oh, you have been? Nice. It's a good idea.
Yep, you're right. All right. What does she want to do? This is a particular predicament for her. All of her stuff is going to provoke an attack opportunity from you, Ink, unless she does melee. You know, fuck it, she's going to go for it. She is going to take her full round of attacks against you, Corvus.
Can she take a full attack action when she's staggered?
She can only do a standard. She's going to take a single attack against you. She's going to, with her distended jaw, is going to try and bite you.
I am going to attempt to parry and riposte.
Does a 31 hit?
A 31 would hit me, but I rolled a natural 18 plus 24 for my parry.
Marvelous. Yeah, so you fully just slash the blade into her mouth as she attempts to bite you.
And that is a critical.
Wow. Naturally.
$25 points of damage.
Cool. Yeah, your blade fully swings in, and the momentum of her lunging forward towards you with the momentum of your blade, you fully catch into her jaw and just top of her head straight off. Again, freezing and just busting through, like you're cutting through a block of ice almost.
We haven't even been properly introduced. You can't expect me to accept something like that. Very bold.
Now it's your turn.
Is she dead?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You cut off her head.
I was just making sure. They're weird robot hags. I don't know what they're going to be capable
They're
of.
twitching.
He's twitching because he's got my axe embedded in his nervous system. Well, I finally used a level 2 spell. What do I have prepared right now? Oh no, I already used a level 2 spell. Makani, where's the last one?
65 feet up there. I'm trying to lure her down.
Okay, I'll move over near Makani and
she's a spellcaster. Maybe spread out.
Okay, I will stand a little ways away from Makani, maybe 10 feet away from her. 15. We'll make it 15 feet.
Okay.
And
I'm just thinking of radiuses of cones and such. 60 feet.
I'm sure I'll be okay.
61 feet. Why do we have to go by
I'll
vibes?
just rely on my absurd reflex save. Oh. Okay, here we go. I will cast Dancing Lights as an innate racial spell.
Hell yeah.
You could have opened with that.
I'm sorry, I forgot about it. I was thinking of all my super sparkly, dangerous, shiny Magus spells. But Dancing Lights, so I will have a string of... oh no. They have to be within a 10-foot radius. Oh, so I'll just have them up above. Like, wherever Makani kind of gestured, I'll just plop them up there.
Okay, how far up?
Did you mention anything about height?
I did. I said 65 feet.
Okay, 65 feet up.
Well, from me, who's 10 feet. So she's 75 feet total up high.
Okay, 75 feet
there
up.
There you go. Which I think your range is like 100 to 120.
It's 230
Or
feet.
not, because you're ridiculously high. Wow.
No, it's just a medium range thing. This has nothing to do with my... This is an innate spell from being a Kitsune.
We should see how tall this place is. Send it to the skies.
All right. Well, you appear and they're just floating, and like you almost you miss her just a little bit. So they're just slightly offset from her. So you watch as like these pulsing lights, they like flash and give like this strobe effect on this hag who's like floating like bad special effects in the air with her arms are up, and like her dress is fluttering in the breeze, but because of the strobe effect from the lights, it's like very like disjointed projector look.
Oh, we're vibing now.
Weird.
It's very 80s.
Perfect.
That's my turn.
All right. Ink has 0 range capacity. He is melee exclusive. And I guess no, I don't really think he would. No, Ink is just gonna chill, kind of like pace and stare up at her.
Ooh, Darth Maul status.
Mm-hmm. Just bigger and a little bit scarier.
But also way more polite.
Oh, so much.
He speaks a lot more too.
That's true.
He had like 10 words or something. I don't know. Not many lines at all, and yet still terrifying. You know?
They honestly do not have great range capacity. Interesting. Oh, damn it! They have combat casting. Their spells don't provoke attacks of opportunity.
I thought combat casting just gives a bonus against it doesn't.
Oh no, you're right.
Negate.
It's just on concentration and casting defensively. You're right.
Yeah. Yeah, because the Pathfinder combat caster is not as good as the 5e1.
That's right, because they're still locked into the idea that a caster should be far away from the problem.
Or just that spell casting is extremely distracting.
Also that. Yeah, you've murdered her 2 sisters. I think Sister Haywire is going to narrow her arms again, make that same motion you saw before, and turn invisible again.
Great.
It's going to be just her turn. Makani.
Great. She's invisible somewhere. We don't know where. I'm going to go towards the entrance flying at full speed and standing in front of the door.
You know that there's 3 entrances, right?
The one that we came from. I'll go to the one that we came from.
Okay.
And
Isn't that really far away? Like really far away?
It would take you.
So I can fly 6 feet normally.
If you fly the entire time,
the whole thing. Right? 4 times if I can get there. 4 times your speed.
If you
240.
If you do a full route action to run, to do nothing but move, you could get there, but just barely.
I will do that and block that entrance. And I'm gonna yell to Corvus, "Don't let her get away."
How far up are you flying?
How big is this door frame?
It's not. It's a stairway. It's an open stairway.
Oh no!
Is it open at the sides?
Like how?
Or is it just?
How big?
Oh,
like 10
yeah,
by.
it's open at the sides.
It's open at the sides, so there's like
wide.
There's maybe 50 feet of open area before it transitions up into the middle ground between levels.
I'll fly 5 feet above the ground in the dead center. Because she turned invisible, she's not going to get here.
So, my follow-up question, which stair? Because each stair lands, so there's 2 that meet up at the end, and then they go up to the corner of the next level.
So technically there's 6 entrances.
Yes.
I'm going to go with the right one.
Okay. Right one on the far... Okay.
That was maybe not the soundest decision.
But what if it was? Because she's trying to escape. I can't see invisibility. Can you?
The ink can if she's on the ground.
Tremor sense is nice.
Really is. The Corvus, then it is your turn.
So at this point, it's invisible. What are we going to do? Find it by running into it in the midair?
No. We goad it.
Goad away.
Is this? Do I know if the remaining one is the one that could speak Celestial or was speaking in Celestial?
Your best guess is maybe not. Actually, your guess would have to be because if one of them talked in Celestial with the expectation of the other one hearing, odds are high that they all speak Celestial.
That was what I was thinking too.
But they were... Okay.
They weren't all speaking the same language, but you believe that this was the one that was being asked what they saw in Celestial.
Got it. Right. Okay. In that case, in Celestial, out loud. Wow, were these like your friends, relatives, perhaps sisters? Maybe brothers, I don't know. They're really ugly. No. Hopefully you weren't too attached to them. It looks like you've done a lot of work on this this thing. It looks like a lot of effort. Be a shame if something were to happen to it. And I'm just gonna go ahead and hit the gorilla's body with my sword.
Okay.
That's smart.
Make me attack roll. AC is 10, so I feel like you're gonna be okay.
Yeah, I got a 32 or 33. Unfortunately, I did not critical against the inanimate object, so.
You know.
That'd be 18 points of damage.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that. Yeah. See, that looked like it did. Did that look like it did a lot of damage or not a lot of damage?
I feel like an inanimate object, you just slice it into its throat, and it just like rests in the middle of it. It's a pretty significant. It would be a pretty significant blow to a living creature.
Oh, I hope that wasn't important.
Roll me your choice of bluff or intimidate.
I believe they're the same. Let me double check. Yeah, they're the same. I'm gonna use bluff to do it though, because Corvus is the he prefers the he prefers the smooth talking route. Can I not get it stuck on stuff? I need flat ground. Okay, that is 24.
Okay. I think Ink is then going to follow your lead. Is fully just going to grab this gorilla's head by its like mouth and just like rip it off.
Oh, good one, Mink.
Mink the Trox understands what we are doing. Mink the Trox understands that Corvus Renard is trying to goad the hag into attacking us. Ha! Mink the Trox has done damage to a thing that you value.
I love his honesty. I can't argue with it.
Mink rolled a 20 on his intimidate.
What? A nat 20? Or... Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh.
This guy.
Okay, hold on. Please tell me Ink has intimidating prowess.
I wish.
What the heck? Is this like, I know what we're doing? Crip. We're goading them! That is absolutely terrifying. Just the kindest heart.
I can't. It had to be. That is so perfect.
3 to intimidate because it's untrained.
Oh. If anyone needed intimidating prowess, it would be Ink.
It would be.
It would probably be pretty good for him, I won't lie.
I mean, what if he had intimidating prowess? What's his strength at right now?
Right now it's with rage and metamorph, and he doesn't have a strength-based mutagen. He's resting at 35.
Okay, so he would fully have gotten a plus 17 from that just from intimidating prowess.
Dang. Maybe we'll level him up.
Is that right?
Encourage him
Plus,
to do that.
no, a plus 13.
Yeah.
Plus 12.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 12.
It's somewhere in there. Well, I guess sense motive on this too. Guys.
No.
She nat one.
Fucking one.
It was meant to be.
Wow. The dice giveth. The dice giveth this to Mink. Mink.
He certainly took enough from him.
I mean, the way that you described it, ripping
I guess
off
this is
the
happening now. Okay. That's Bean's turn. It's her turn. Don't even really know how to respond.
He's terrified.
Not on the material plane, so she can't do that.
What?
What a situation.
Yeah. She is going to appear exactly where she was because she didn't move. Point at Ink. She's dangling like this small bag filled with something. Reaches in and again pulls out a powdered substance and just blowing dust at Ink. Who is going to make a will save? Yep, that was bound to come back on him. It does not succeed, and my ink falls asleep.
Ah,
there it is. The sleep.
yeah, I knew it. I got it right.
65 feet up in the air would have been really brutal on you.
Yeah.
I thought of that once I was way up there. I was like, if she has something that can drop me, this is not going to go well. But I'd cast Owl's Wisdom, and I made sure that I had a high will in this campaign. So, like, prep paid off.
Yeah, she's going to stay right where she is. Fuck, she was going to run. Makani, it is your turn. You are... 16.
Makani, she's back here.
Oh my goodness.
Exactly where she was.
Okay, what's my range?
Mank is asleep.
Oh no, I can't leave you alone.
You also can't see where they're at.
Dancing lights? Is that around that? No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dancing lights only raises the... You have like... Oh, you can see the light, but you're still too far away because it does begin to lower back down.
Alright, I will fly all the way back, but at an angle up towards her, and I don't think I'm going to make it to her because of math. I should be like 15 feet short or something, or 20 feet, something like that. But I fly towards her as far as I can, just anime style.
Okay. Anime style fly right up into the thing.
1 foot, like,
we'll say,
bent,
we'll
you know, like
30 feet away from her. You have an option if you can either get up higher vertically, but then be farther away horizontally from her, or be closer to her horizontally, but being farther away vertically. But either way, let's break it down and call it just like 30 feet.
30 feet. Okay, cool. Yep, I will be low-ish.
Okay.
It's like at a perfect triangle. Yeah.
It's 30 that way. Yeah.
That's me. Coming back in. Come at me, hag.
Corvus.
Okay. How far away is she? She's 70-ish, 75 feet away from me, right?
Yes.
What's her vertical? What's her altitude?
Altitude? Altitude, she's about 75 up.
Oh, okay.
You're like almost directly underneath her.
Oh. Dang. Can't use scorching. I guess I'll use my last lightning bolt. Let me attempt the balls. It's an 18 for the spell resistance. Which ain't gonna cut it.
Sorry.
That's
yeah, the flame shoots straight up, and again, it just like washes off of her, and like you watch as like the hem of her dress slightly catches on fire. It's still like flapping in like the breeze. Very like what's the Scooby-Doo movie with the Hex girls?
Hex.
Oh,
Sisters.
Witch's Curse.
The Hex sisters.
The Yeah, no, it's the one with the I know what you're talking about. The witch in this like Thanksgiving town.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the fake one, not the real witch. The fake one that the townspeople had on like a.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very that where it's like everything's just like constantly like flapping in the wind.
That was a failed lightning bolt, by the way, not a scorching ray. She's too far away for a scorching.
Gotcha. Well, in that case, yeah, same thing. It just like washes off of her.
Oh, well, why don't you come down here and laugh with me? We can laugh about how easy it was to kill your sisters.
My ink is going to throw the gorilla's head at her.
No ranged attacks. Wait, he's asleep, isn't he?
Oh,
he is asleep. Yeah.
My ink is asleep. He's...
Come on, Ink, sleepwalk. Throw that monkey's head.
No. No, he's curled up with the head using it as like a pillow. He's a side sleeper. In that case, it's gonna be her turn. She did not love you doing that, saying those things to her. She is a little upset. Oh fuck, that's too. So she's going to drop down. From 75 feet up above you to 45 feet above you. So she's going to drop down 30 feet. You watch as her robotic eye begins to glow a bright red, and then it flashes green, and a beam shoots out at you.
Come at me.
Yes. So
yes, she is.
That will be what happens. So she makes a ranged touch attack first.
Ooh, touch. How's your touch AC, Zach?
Really good.
Nice.
What is her cast? Does a 22 hit your touch AC?
Oh, it does.
Okay, I'm going to need you to make a fortitude save to have.
Okay.
You got this, Zach. Roll the big dice.
I'm going to use my one use of my Charmed Life ability to add 5 to the result of this save.
Okay.
I rolled a nat 20.
All right, so you're going to half this damage. So you're going to take halved 5 points of strength damage to a minimum of 1.
2. That's, I mean, not great.
Yeah, so you feel like the strength sap from it, and like you still feel like lithe and able to like move quickly, but everything feels just like heavy and weighted, which honestly is I feel like a weakness in the strength, dexterity, dynamic, but whatever. That's game design that is not relevant to what we're talking about right here.
Yeah. If anyone was interested, that was a total of a 38 for a fortitude save.
Wow, Zach.
Yeah, he was 14.
Wow.
The DC was what?
14.
Wow. Could you have failed?
Oh, I literally couldn't have failed that. My modifier is plus 13.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she literally did max damage on the spell.
I love it.
Of course.
This D6 is just rolling really well tonight. that'll be her turn, which brings us back to Makani.
Right. So she flew down how far? Because now I'm
30 feet.
Are we even now? Would you say?
No. So you guys were pretty. I just did the math. You were only like 2 feet lower than her vertically. If you're 30 feet away, like that, so she's actually farther away from you down now.
Okay. With feeling, I will attempt this. Force again. Oh my goodness. I need to stop rolling these dice. They've betrayed me. Does a 22? Nope. Doesn't hit. Because I remember the AC I had to get an 11 or higher on my roll. I rolled an 8!
Again, the wind just buffets her clothes in a different direction. And there's like this half second where her head slightly tilts to the side and you just see a smirk.
Corvus, that one's mine!
Makani, you gotta do something more than ruffle her hair, okay?
I'm trying. I will then move right next to her.
Alright, you are right next to her.
Mm-hmm. So creepy.
Corvus.
Toro.
No, that's what I was thinking. Toro, Michelangelo. No.
Scorching Ray. Do I need to make a check against the spell resistance for both rays, or just one for both of them?
One spell.
Okay. Come on. Roll well. Frick me. Why? Why do you freaking abandon me whenever I try to make this check? I rolled a 5, so that doesn't do anything.
Spells connect the blasts and they just like dissipate off of her.
Freaking spell resistance is annoying.
Ink is asleep. Which brings us back to her. So you're right up in her grill, Makani, yeah?
I want to make sure if she turns invisible that she doesn't do it. Maybe have like an attack of opportunity, basically. But
it would.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It would unless you cast it defensively.
Yes, which is like why
she's going to take her full round of attacks against you.
All right. Bring it on.
All 3 of them.
All 3. Ooh.
All right. So first one is bite attack and is a 29 to hit.
That's my AC.
Jesus Christ.
No.
The second attack is.
Good thing your fortitude save is good.
It's a plus 20.
Does not hit. The other 2 attacks do not hit. Roll me a fortitude
Is
save.
the DC 21
Can she...
or lower? Because I have a 20 as my. I'll roll it. 29.
All right, you save
Oh.
and take 4 points of con damage.
Great.
Holy crap! What?
I'm gonna have Odd fix me. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still at 22. Dang it. Forgot they've got weird teeth.
Yeah, taking your constitution hurts you a lot more than it hurts anyone else.
Mm-hmm. But the good news is I wouldn't have known because I didn't see that. So this is all within character. She didn't know I'm not medding.
So you watch as her mouth opens, distends, and 2 metal not prongs, hypodermic needles shoot out of her mouth, and they're like that long and probably like that thick. So they're almost like meat meat thermometer sized.
Oh,
razor sharp needles just like slam into your wing as you're like, right up against her, and you feel like this burning and this fractal triangular pattern begins burning and etching itself out from these 3 prongs.
That hurt. Well done. Good hit. Now I'm gonna kill you.
And then she's gonna fly back 30 feet. Oh wait, no, she did full round attack.
Yeah. Which is why I said, I'm going to kill you.
Alright, Makani.
Dang. Okay. Can I take a... Well, can my blasts be point blank, or do I have to take a 5-foot step?
I don't think kinetic blasts provoke.
I don't believe so either.
They are ranged touch attacks. Energy blasts are ranged touch attacks. What? Have I been doing this wrong?
So the bludgeoning ones, the physical damage, are against normal AC. The energy ones, your electricity, are against touch AC.
Thank you. I've been doing the physical.
I've been keeping that in mind. So you're good. You gotta roll and do normal.
All right. I'm really, really tired of you. So I will go ahead and uppercut this time. Right into her jaw that she has just bitten into me. And go for an attack. Please.
Physical blast or physical? Okay.
I got a 12 plus 14, which is 26. I hit her.
26 hits.
Huzzah!
I don't even care. It's all I need. Okay, so 9. Whoa. 2 6s. 21. Okay. 27, 29. Plus 14. 29 plus 14 is 43.
Yep.
43. Straight to her jaw.
Okay.
Well, to her, but you know.
Yeah. You blast uppercut of wind into her, literally somersaults her backwards, and she's literally flying upside down in front of you. Still conscious and awake, but is very much bloody. Corvus, it's your turn.
Okay, because I'm helpless down here, I just have to try Scorching Ray again. Please, for the love of all that is good in this world, roll good.
Don't you dare take my kill.
That's a 28 for this spell resistance check. And it's the ranged touch attack.
Okay.
That is a 28 to hit.
That'll hit.
Both beams will hit her, so that'll be 8d6 points of damage. I gotta roll all these. Ooh, 30 points of damage.
How would you like to do this?
With death glares from Makani. That's how you do this.
So, as she's
backwards.
As she's floating, like reeling and floating upside down, I just say from below, "Hey, hag, game, set, match." And then two bolts of fiery energy shoot out and sink right into her head and just start just burning her from her head up, right in front of Makani.
Okay.
And then, yeah.
She burns, and you watch as she literally drops to the ground in a burning pile of flesh, which will take us out of combat, which will then take us into what would you like to do?
I would like to do medicine checks to make sure they're all dead.
All right, make me a medicine check.
Okay. I'm gonna...
3 separate ones, actually.
Okay, so this is in order of deaths.
Okay.
I'm not proficient. Oh, heal. Okay.
That's the one, yeah.
12.
Okay.
12.
Okay.
23.
12.
Okay. The first 2 are very clearly dead. Corvus is very effective.
Right.
And the last one is very, very dead.
Dang it. I was really hoping that she wasn't, and I could just be like, Mike.
I'm just gonna kind of like wander over nonchalantly. So I believe the count is 5 ahead for me, if I'm not mistaken. Better luck next time. Good effort, though. I'm gonna pat her on the shoulder and then I'm gonna walk over to Mink. Sorry, say that.
No, you're good. Does that mean your guys' counting system is like cornhole style, where your equivalent amounts cancel each other out?
No, I've been counting. So there were 27 things. If we were even at 3-3 when that happened, then we're at 30.
No.
And then if you got more kills, then you would be 5 ahead of me, and I never got past 30. So...
Oh, I'm 4 up, not 5.
4 up is what I thought. Because you killed... Yeah. So you killed the Night Ape.
I had
and then those
1
3.
more kill than you. Yeah, I had 1 more kill than you going into this fight, and then I killed all 3 hags.
Yes, so you are at 34 today. I am at 30 today. Mink is at 27 today.
27.
Because we took turns with the mutilated mutation things.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Well, the day isn't over, Corvus. I'm gonna pout.
No, just all the fighting.
Not.
And I'm gonna wander over to Mink, basically check his pulse, make sure he's not dead.
Oh crap!
Yeah, make me a heal check, please.
Yay, my worst skill.
Do you want me to
that
do
is
this?
a 7.
Do you want me to?
I rolled an 8 minus 1.
Do you want me to help you? I just checked all of these other ones.
I'm not very knowledgeable on Trox anatomy.
Clearly. I got a 24.
Okay, Mink appears to just be asleep.
I'm gonna shake him.
All right.
Slap him a little bit.
I believe that's enough to wake him up. Yeah.
Great.
Sleep is not a hard spell to break.
Just takes like an action to do it.
Yeah.
Hi. Welcome back.
Sleep well?
It worked.
The Trox thinks he fell asleep.
You feel better?
You'd be correct.
Are we still fighting?
Oh, no. Oh, we
currently.
killed all 3.
We?
I'm gonna go over to the big mechanical ape. And I'm gonna blast into it my anger. One word destroys Makani.
It's like Kylo Ren cutting up that control console with his lightsaber.
Yes. I did my best, okay? Like, I would like to demolish this thing now. Whatever it is, I do not want any... I want all of my anger let out. And I would like to count it as 1 if Corvus allows.
No. It wasn't even living, and it doesn't even have a head anyway.
Yeah, he took it off. You stabbed into it first before he even did that. Like, if anybody has a count, it'd be you.
And then tore its head off.
Whatever.
Okay. What else would you like to do?
All right. Well, how about you send your dancing lights and we explore this whole room because this is really big and I feel really nervous about this for some reason.
Okay. I have to go to bed.
Oh, in real life. Okay.
In real life. IRL.
Absolutely.
Because I'm boring.
Day jobs will do it. It's okay.
All right.
Well, then,
unless there was something specific that you
In this
wanted
room.
to cover or find us to find.
nothing. That can't wait till next week.
Okay.
All right.
That means there's something.
Ha ha ha.
That means there's something. Oh, we should definitely rest or something, Zach, because Ink and I are hurting in Constitution. I need to calculate out my -4 and what that does with my burn.
My strength score is a 4 right now.
Yeah. We should go take a long rest outside with Odd.
Strength damage,
And
my one weakness.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, thank you, Justin, as always.
Well, thank you again for an epic adventure. I cannot believe that I killed all of them.
Man, you really gimped them in that first round of combat. Like, really profoundly. Couldn't animate the night ape. Couldn't cast any of their good spells because that requires all 3 of them.
Damn.
You very drastically move that into your guys' favor.
Way to go, Corvus. Hitting the right one of the coven.
That's why they pay me the big bucks.
That's true.
Not really, but...
Just the coolest fox ever.
That's demeaning. I'm a Kitsune. I'm much better than a fox.
Best Kitsune ever. Love it.
And I would never let you forget it.
Yeah. I'm a gargoyle.
I'm enjoying our
banter.
Our little Gimli Legolas bonding of who
it
can kill more people.
Is. Oh, I'm really glad that we started doing that. We started counting. Because that makes it like we want to actually take him down like our best, you know?
Yeah.
Like
I like to know just how many war crimes I've committed.
Huh.
You know,
yeah,
keep
right.
a tally.
I keep a tally. I'm actually going to write this right now. It's the count is 34 to 30 to 27.
Yep.
34 to 30 to 27 death count.
But Odd has like 100 counts, like 100 assists.
She gets all the assists. Participation
She's been
award.
helping us this whole time.
Oh, yeah. Odd is also just so old that even if she doesn't really try, her like total lifetime kill count just vastly outweighs yours.
Yeah.
Yeah. How old is
That's
she?
true.
Do we know? Can I ask her? Is she human? She's
ancient for an elf. So
yeah, make me a bluff check, or not a bluff, a persuasion diplomacy check.
A diplomacy check to ask if she will tell me her age. That's a -1. 14. Odd, how old are you?
oh.
How old are your bones?
How old are your bones?
Hey.
Freaking weirdo.
She's an oracle. Maybe she speaks like that.
Can I make a diplomacy check for this as well?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I rolled so bad. Is because I
got
I asked that question.
32.
What question do you ask, Corvus? How old are your bones?
Odd, you must have seen quite a bit of this world. A lot of history.
That's a lot of questions.
I'd be fascinated to know just how much history you have seen.
Followed by Makani. How old are your bones?
Hey.
Immediately.
Presumably as old as she is, hopefully.
Yes.
That's right.
She's gonna give me a snarky response. I like that question. I think that's a funny question.
Odd lets you know that, oh dear, I am 536 years old.
Odd, you're 536 years young.
Meanwhile, Makani's like, that is so old!
Your bones are ancient!
You're older than me!
To be fair, most people are older than Makani.
No, because she's a gargoyle. Right? What year did I have her be created? Shoot. She was in 1876. And it is 1916. Okay, yeah, she's not that old. No, that is...
Actually, I think...
Yeah.
I don't know how old my
Oh,
ink
no, that
is,
was when
but,
Sorry, that was when she was rescued.
Ink is 3.
That was when she was rescued.
Huh?
I need to see when this place was built.
Ink is 3 years old.
Oh, okay.
Adorable!
Ink was born when the war started and just showed up one day.
Huh. I was gonna say, I wasn't sure how old my ink was, but I might be the youngest. I was 23.
Rox's venerable age, I believe, is 25 years old.
I'm older than Odd. I'm older than Odd, you guys.
How old do gargoyles get?
Wait, your adult age is higher than odds?
Hold on. Well, let me... You make a good point. The thing is that I've been going by this thing that was built, right? The cathedral that she was from.
Yeah, you need to check.
What? I have her... I put her...
Old, but you aren't necessarily born when that statue's carved.
Okay. I have her age is 85 in my character sheet. But if we're going by when this cathedral was built, it was built in 1475, which would have made her over 400. No, she still would have been younger than Odd, I guess. I have to do the math.
Recall, but it does take time for a not born gargoyle to form. You have to sit, and there has to be enough of people know that the gargoyle exists and think about the gargoyle, and that energy transfers to you, and then part of your identity is gargoyle, and it's a slow process of people imprinting ideas and concepts of gargoyles into you. It's not dissimilar to the way gods get power and gods are formed.
Okay. So she was 45, Zach, when Corvus saved her. So she's been out of captivity for 40 years only. Out of captivity. That's adorable.
Wait, we haven't been together 40 years.
We have. You saved her in 1876. How old are you?
Who decided that number? I'm only 23.
Oh, balls.
I'll have to...
I did that date because that was in real life when there was a reconstruction done to the Powder Tower, which was in Czechoslovakia with stuff. Do you want to be 23? How old do your guys live?
I'm checking. Because I thought Kitsune had longer life, but that could be right.
Oh, no, Kitsune, who you are. If you get for like my concept of it, each tail you get adds like 100 years to your life expectancy.
How many tails do you have right now?
He's got one, so he's got the normal amount of Kitsune life expectancy, which is honestly most modern Kitsune don't do the whole 9-tail live to be a venerable master thing. It's hard and not super worth it.
So
it's a huge waste of feats, honestly.
Yeah, like the short-term survivability of a character that is actually adventuring and gathering that kind of experience, it does not. Short of, I think there is a Kineticist class that is Kitsune specific. I might be wrong.
So Zach, do you want Corvus to be a little bit older so that it lines up, or do you want me to have Makani rescued at a sooner date? I picked that date because of the significance of the tower itself, bringing in some actual real world history, which is always fun to be like, oh, that event was Corvus going in real life and freeing a gargoyle, you know, like you would have your blade for 40 years then at that point.
Yeah, I think
Oh, it's a sorcerer class. That makes more sense.
What's your decision, Zach? Or you can think about it if it's something you don't want to decide right now.
I think Kitsune have sadly short life. Yeah, they're venerable at 65, so.
It's a little bit less than people.
But you could be getting an extra tail soon, which extends it.
Frick, no, that's useless.
Well, it gives you the extra 100 years, is what Justin just said, right?
Yeah, so it'll add 100 years to his life expectancy, but also, what's 100 years if someone can just straight up murder?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the thing is, to get another tail, I have to take it as a feat.
Oh, that's ironic.
I know.
You have to take your tail as a feat.
Which I might do. I mean, there's not a ton of feats that are super helpful for a Magus.